I'm Steve Backshall, adventurer, explorer and all-round daredevil. I've teamed up with the Brave Bones Club to teach some competition-winning adventurers how to get the most out of the great outdoors. Let's see what we've got in store for them. Right, you all, an essential skill for anyone who's going to be working outdoors or who is an adventurer is making a shelter. It can be a survival skill, it can be something that can save your life, or it could just be something to get you in out of the rain. So I have 3 different things that I need done. You guys, Jacob and Peter, I'm going to get you to build a shelter out of a tarpaulin. You two are going to be making a hammock, and girls, I want you both to build an A-frame shelter. You ready?
Yes!
Let's go! I think that's going to be fine. And that there is a nice, soft, mossy floor. I think this could be your winning location, you know? The perfect A-frame site is location, location, location. Having a flat, dry site that can become your floor, a strong notch in a tree that can provide support for your ridgeline, and then build it up using lots of sticks running down the length to provide the main support of the shelter. Over the top of that, you can put bracken and mud and moss, anything you can use to make it weathertight and watertight. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We've not had a great start, have we? What I would suggest is we go for a suspended shelter, which doesn't go all the way down to the ground. So I'm going to pull this main ridgeline very tight, and then I need you to tie it off at each corner out to a stake, pulling it into a kind of tent shape, which is going to give you a really, really nice shelter as long as it doesn't get too windy or rainy. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Let's get to work. No 2 tarpaulin shelters are ever the same, so you're going to have to learn to improvise. The most important thing is making sure that you stretch the material taut and tight so that rain can't pool inside of it. Other than that, it's all about making the very best of the surface area of tarpaulin you've got, making sure that it's weathertight and watertight. Done well, it's just as good as a tent. So, how are our hammock hangers getting on?
Good.
Okay, those 2 trees are definitely too close together. Your hammock is going to end up like this. You'll have your feet around your ears if you try to sleep in that. How's about going these 2 trees? They might work slightly better. That's a bit of a better distance apart. A hammock is a superb place to sleep, particularly in the woodlands or in a jungle, because it keeps you up off the soggy forest floor where all the creepy crawlies are. You're going to need 2 strong trees, approximately 4 meters apart. Look up to make sure that there's nothing rotting and dead in the treetops above that could fall on you, and below you make sure you've got something soft in case it all goes wrong, you've got somewhere to fall. Right, let's see how they're getting on. So, hammock heroes, it's all done, it looks pretty good. Was it harder than you expected?
Yeah.
What was the tricky bit?
The knots.
Oh dear, well you know what, there's only one way to try those out, and I'm a big hefty heffalump, so this might not work. Yes, yes, it holds. That's perfect, I could sleep in that. What you could really do with would be using this in tandem with the tarpaulin shelter. Let's go and have a look. Right, so my tarpaulin tearaways, talk me through what you got going on here.
Well, we put moss on top of the support beams, so if you want to sit down or something on the support beams, then you won't get spiked.
Okay, and Peter, what's it like inside?
It's quite comfortable because we put loads of moss, but we didn't have much time to turn it over.
That's all right, that's really good. If you had a hammock underneath that, it would be great. And it's also good as a daytime shelter. I spend months and months of every single year sleeping underneath tarpaulin just like this, and it's great, it works brilliantly. Should we go and check out the last one?
Yeah.
Let's go. Wow. Well, Lola and Jemima, this is a work of art. And it's a pretty good home as well. Talk me through it.
Well, what we did, we got a supporting beam and got lots of different logs to make the walls.
Great stuff.
Next, we got some ferns and put them over to make it waterproof.
And do you know what the thing that I like best about it is that you built this whole incredible shelter using nothing man-made and using nothing you brought with you yourself. And that would keep you warm and dry in some pretty cold weather. So it's perfect. It's a brilliant survival shelter. Great job. Okay, you all, you've done such a good job. I think that we should all go and make ourselves comfortable for the evening. Off we go. So this lot have done a brilliant job of making these shelters, but you don't have to be out in the wild woods to do this. You can do it in your own park, even in your back garden. That way you can pop home for a cup of tea and a biscuit. If you enjoyed this video, then stick around for another Brave Bones Club adventure. I'm kind of hoping it'll give you some ideas for your own adventures to have at home.